Now then, Happy New Year. Just come up my first hill in about 6 weeks, so although it's meant to be freezing today, I'm absolutely boiling. So just on my way up to Walla Crag, only about 5 minutes that way. Been there before, but I might as well go and have a look at the view and show you if you've not seen it. Fantastic view. And I'm out for a wild camp. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but it'll be somewhere up along the ridge. If you can call it a ridge, I think it's a ridge. It'll be one of two, Bleaberry Fell or High Seat. Still a bit of walking to do, probably, I don't know, an hour or so. Forecast is meant to be -8 tonight, wind chill. I think I'll be absolutely fine in the tent. I'd imagine it'll be around 0 to -2. Got a new tent that I'll show you, another one. Naughty me. Sunset at 4, about 10 mile per hour wind. And as I said, pretty cold, but I think I'll be fine. Fingers crossed. So anyway, I'll get up to Walla Crag, have a quick look at the views, and then dogleg it up to there. Walla Crag done, not sticking around there. It's really busy. Hopefully you got a little bit of a view. So I'll just bash on straight to Bleaberry. So I'm just at the foot of the last steep bit up to Bleaberry Fell. About 10 to 3 now, I think. So if I find a spot up there, I'm kind of tempted to get the tent up. I could push on to High Seat, but what could be another 30 minutes, which then gives me 30 minutes to look for a spot, put the tent up, yada yada yada. I might do it tomorrow. I might not. I'm really not that fussed. But anyway, I'll get up there, make a decision, but I think I already have. Let's go find a pitch. False summit, man. Actual Bleaberry Fell summit and a nice little shelter. Not that I need it, 0 wind, but it is getting pretty cold now. Can't decide where to put the tent because it is 360 degrees. Got Skidder, Newlands, Helvellyn Range. Over there I can see Pagastickle, I think. You can see all sorts, I'll work it out. These are the Dodds, Blencathra. Oh, right, look for a spot, get a brew on, shut up. Oh, I can't decide which way to go. East, obviously that way, isn't it? I think I'd like a sunrise. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to get a sunrise, but we can chance it. Where's the sun going to set? Over there, I guess. It's not looking promising. Alright, anyway, get tent up. It's just after 3, and I've just seen what's probably the last people I'm going to see. So I don't think there'll be a problem putting the tent up. And I've got it in a stealthy colour as well, so should be absolutely fine. Right, well that's the tent up. That was fun. I would say the best pictures are right on the summit, but I don't want to be there. There is actually people still coming up and down. So I tried walking down towards High Seat. Found a couple of places that were alright, but I couldn't get a signal, so stuff that. So then I've come back down this side towards Skidder. I've got 4G signal and I've got quite a lovely view of Derwent and Bassenthwaite. So I'm happy with this. I've hardly put this tent up, I've only put it in the garden. It's quite an easy one to put up, but what didn't help is I put it the wrong way around. Well, the wrong way around if I want a view of that. I didn't particularly want a view looking at that. That would have been pointless, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'll show you the tent. I haven't said what it is. Might be obvious to some. If it's not quite drum tight, I need to go around and straighten it up. I think it's absolutely fine. And that's my view out the tent. Did I even say what that tent is? It's a Hilleberg Unna, if you don't know. Just got it recently, second hand. So this is its first pitch. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I don't do tent reviews and stuff anyway, but yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with it. It's got the 10mm poles, which I paid extra for. Olin, if you're watching this, you're an absolute diamond geezer. Pleasure to deal with. Olin's the guy who I bought it off. He's got a YouTube channel as well, actually. Really interesting guy, got bags of experience climbing and being up in the fells and stuff. Check out his channel. I think it's Olin Gear Talk or something, but I'll link it or I'll put it up on the screen. Right, I'm going to get in and get set up, get a coffee on, and it should be sunset soon. Not getting a sunset, as you can clearly see. No chance. But fingers crossed, I'll get up in the morning, go back up and there, we'll get a sunrise. And these two hikers are looking at me like a madman because I'm talking to a camera, but tough shit. Right, well, what's going on then? Not a lot. Apart from Keswick, which is obviously lit up, I can hardly see anything. All the fells are clagged in. The sky's clagged in. The Met Office weather warning for snows increased from yellow to amber, so I think it's going to be a pretty good loading of snow. So other than that, first drink, straight to vino. I've got a couple of beers, two of these. It's only 5:30, so it's obviously a long night in the tent. I'm not going to film loads of stuff of me cooking dehydrated meals and what have you. I don't think. Maybe I will. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be a great lot to bring you. I'll keep popping my head out at tent. I do like this tent already, to be fair. For this reason, you've got a massive, what do you call that, 180 degree view out the front. It all opens up. So yeah, you'll have seen I'm looking straight down onto Keswick. It is pretty cold, but I haven't needed to put the quilt over me or anything like that. Just the down stuff. I haven't even got my down jacket on yet. What's it saying? I mean, 6 degrees. It really warms up pretty fast in here once you seal this. So I'm quite impressed with it. Right, well, I'll shut up. Like I said, if I see anything, if it clears, I really can't see that it will. I might get out and try and do a night lapse or something like that. This might not even be recording because the camera said the temperature's too low to record. But, oh, we've got some weather. Rain or drizzle. So yeah, unless I think of anything particularly exciting or something particularly exciting happens, can't think what would really. Apart from getting snowed in or something, or tent collapsing. It's not going to happen. Yeah, there won't be much from me tonight. Let's see what happens when I've had a couple of these and I've had a little think. But yeah, it's great to be out. Good little vantage point this. I'm happy with it. Just what I needed. So, first impressions of the tent. I do really like it. Did I really need to get another one? My Fjallraven Abisko 2 Light does pretty much everything I need. But this one's freestanding, and after a couple of trips abroad last year to Portugal and Norway, you know, when you don't know these places at all, you don't know what the terrain's like, a freestanding tent's bloody useful. I had a list. So this one, the Hilleberg Solo, whatever you want to call it. I've always fancied a Hilleberg. This one came up on eBay. I'm looking to do some trips abroad again this year, namely Iceland and Norway. So, yeah, I think this kind of ticks most of the boxes. It's never going to compete with a Solo for, you know, summit camps and stuff like that, but I haven't really got it for that. I've got it because, you know, it should be fairly dependable and it's got quite a bit of space, and I do need some space. Even this, which is pretty spacious for one person, it's kind of like a 1.5. Getting all the stuff in and getting organised still felt like a little bit of a pain, but that might just be me. I don't know. I just need my space. One thing that it definitely lacks is pockets. So I'm having to use, you can see, my Cascade Wild table kind of tipped upside down. I'm just using that as a pocket. There's one over here in that corner, but it's not the best. And then you've got some lines, or sorry, some loops to hang some lines. So I think I'll do something with that. I might kind of make my own mesh pocket thing going across there. That should help. Yeah, other than that, it's a great tent. And I'm wondering what to do with my other 3 tents. Do I need 4 tents? Might end up selling the Bisco, you know. Be difficult because I just think it's a fantastic tent. And then I've got my X-Made and I've got my Duo-Mid. And I guess if I had to pick one between those two, it'd probably be the Duo-Mid, just because I think it's easier to set up, stronger in the wind, and more versatile. But it'd be hard to part with, but yeah, we'll see. I know Hillebergs are renowned for condensation, and this will be a real test because I've just measured, it's about 6 degrees in here, and outside, well, I'm only guessing, but let's say -2, something like that. I'll go out and check when I can be bothered, but I really can't be bothered. If we get loads of snow tonight, definitely condensation. But you can vent it here, and there's a couple of vents at the side, and yada yada yada. I've got my minky cloth on hand anyway, just in case. This bloody tent and all its zips. There's a lot. Actually feels fairly mild outside as well. Easy to say, I suppose, when you're all wrapped up in here in about 10 kilos of down. Quite enjoying this view of Keswick, actually. I don't normally, because the whole point of sort of coming into the mountains is to get away from all that, innit? But because I can't see the mountains or the sky anyway, it's quite nice. I don't feel like I'm on my own for 16 hours, or whatever it is, 16, 18 hours. Well, it looks like the snow's just arrived. Probably just a dusting, but you never know. Can't wait to see what this looks like in the morning. Though I think the main amount comes down tomorrow evening and even Sunday. I might stay up here a bit longer. Exciting, isn't it? Snow. Come on, let's have it. Right, it's only 8 o'clock now. Definitely getting colder. So I'm going to get fully wrapped up. get my head down and yeah, just try and stay cosy. So I'll leave it here for tonight and I'll come back to you in the morning. Good night, God bless. Morning. About 7:30. We've had a good dusting of snow, as you could probably just tell then. Not quite as deep as I thought it might be, but yeah, decent. Looking beautiful over there towards Skidder. So I'll get a coffee on, start getting dressed and packed up. I'll have a walk back up to the summit, I think. Have a good look at the Helvellyn range and everywhere around. It's looking a bit clearer now. So aye, back to you in a bit. Well, it's been nowhere near as cold as forecast. I've been genuinely very, very toasty all night. Oh, my God, it's beautiful. What we got over there? Cat Bells, Maiden Moor, High Spy, Dale Head. Oh. Grassmoor. Oh. Obvious comment, but it is so much colder outside the tent. Oh. No snow on the bottoms, just up here on the tops of the fells. As I said earlier, a lot less than I thought. Ah. But yeah, stunning. This is why we do it. Love it. Right, it's beautiful, but it's bloody freezing. So I'm just going to go back down to the tent, get packed up and get myself down. But yeah, stunning. I might put the spikes on because I can't see the ice, but I can hear the ice when I step on it, so might be just as well to stick them on. Snow's not that deep, and I'm just conscious of that stairwell that I came up, the stone path, because that had quite a lot of ice on it yesterday. So yeah, I'll try it without them first, see how we get on. I could do with them now. Right then, as always, always pays to have a good last check around. But anyway, leave no trace. Spikes on. It's just that bit there beyond the cairn. Very icy, so safety first. Right, time to get down. And I'm quite relieved to be getting down, to be honest. As beautiful as it is, packing up in the cold. Right, get me down. Right then, not much for me to do now except go back the way I came up. So I think on that note, I might as well end the video here. So if you've watched, thanks for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. Ciao!